Well, before I started the deck profile, I used to run a YouTube channel. My name is DBS Analyst. So if you guys still want to subscribe to me, you guys can. But I won't be uploading very soon. But if you guys want to follow me, if ever I'm in the mood to upload, I'll upload. But for now, it's going to be on MS Elements channel or Lamar Ludi's channel, or the Ludi Bros. So it's going to be on 2 channels. Alright, so the leader I chose to play is Dende, blue leader. If you guys don't know what it does, it's an old Wish leader that came out in set 7. What you do is, well, on the front side he can't attack. You rest him, and then you burst 2. From there, you search your life and your deck for 2 Dragon Balls, and you add it to your hand. When you have 7 Dragon Balls, just like any Wish leader, you can win. On the back side, what he does is once per turn, you could draw a card, or play a desire that's a blue or black, equal to the amount of energy you have, I believe. Yeah, equal to or less than the energy. The main thing I do is that when he's awakened, I use his ultimate. His ultimate is I remove 7 Dragon Balls from my warp or from my drop area, and you're able to draw 2 cards and untap 2 blue energy. So this is an old leader, so untapping 2 blue energies can mean multicolored 2 as long as it has blue in it. Really strong leader for aggro. If you want to play aggro decks, this is or a combo deck. For this deck, this is gonna be a combo deck. So to start off, I play 4 Hercules, Hercule and Majin Buu Friends Forever. If you watch my channel, this is basically a Buuran deck or Shenron deck, a Buu Shenron deck where you just try to kill him on turn 3 or 4, or even 5, depending on the matchup. He can come out for 1 blue energy. When he comes into play, when you arrival him with the red and blue, he minuses 10k and then you draw a card. It's really good. He's also a blue target, so that you can evolve on top of him using this guy.
He's looking really rough.
So this guy, you want to keep them. You want to keep these 2 in your mulligan, because the cards you do want to add in your hand is this guy. When you have this guy or this guy out, you can evolve on top of these 2 guys for 2 energy, 2 red energy. So you have to be careful how you charge when you play this deck. So either you evolve for 2 and then you slip a Gohan, which I do play Gohans. I play 4. This Gohan lets you draw cards. So he's the reason why I play 3 is because I don't want to play 5 Gohans. I just want to play 4. So I might as well just play 3 of the ones that draw a card and the one that does damage. This is a very old card. If you were to absorb this guy onto this Buuran or this Majin Buu, you can copy the ability of the Gohan underneath him, and then he'll steal his ability. He has double strike, and then when he KOs a battle card, he inflicts 2 damage to your opponent. So if you really want to do some damage early, you can do that and then choose him. And he'll inflict 2 damage because he copied it. On top of that, his ability is, after you copy, he can attack things in active mode. So if you have things that are 5Ks, he can attack things in active mode, such as something that's really weak, and then you'll be doing 2 damage every time you attack something overactive. So you can do 4 damage to this guy. Really strong. But the go-to guy is I play is this guy, because every time you attack with him, you get to draw a card. So you definitely want to be drawing cards because you want to fish out for your win condition, and your win condition is going to be this guy. So if you don't have him in your hand, you better hope you draw into him using your Dende, because you're drawing a lot with this leader because you're using Dragon Balls, or you draw twice with this ability when you're copying him. So what he does is when he's evolved, even if the guy you evolve on top of is in rest mode, he restands, and then he gets 30k power. So he'll be hitting for 60k base. So that's really strong, especially for a triple striker. The cool thing about this deck is you can play 4 copies of this guy. So if you have multiple copies of this guy, you can evolve on top of this guy and evolve on top of this guy and restand him. And then because you're playing the Dragon Ball card game, all the power gets transferred up again. So the 30k that he got gets transferred up to this guy again, and he gets 30k. So it's going to be an extra 60k plus when he attacks. And if you're that sacky, you can do it again and attack again for 90k without even comboing, by the way, which is really strong. So that's how you win with that. You play that combo. I'll show you the other aspect of the deck. I only play 2 assembling the squad. You only play this just to play this guy out from your deck. But other than that, I don't want to have multiple copies in my hand because you can't combo it. So it's just a 2-of that you can draw into because you're drawing along with this leader. If you mill it also, so if you're milling it because you're bursting 2 every turn, when he awakens or when he what's it called, wish? When he wishes, whatever, if this is in your drop area because you burst it, you get to add it back to your hand. So there's no need to play more than 2 copies. Senzu Bean to push harder. Just like any other combo deck. 7 Dragon Balls, nobody cares. Turn 3, you really want to Hachiyak because you want to get another turn so you can kill him. So Hachiyak just ends your opponent's turn and then you get to play it. Normally you wouldn't be able to play this on the other iteration of the deck, which is the Dragon Shenron, because this only works for blue leaders. I hope this is blue leaders, yeah. Mono blue leader. So you can't play this in the Shenron leader to skip your opponent's turn, which is why I think Dende is just stronger for any Buron deck if you want to play. The nice thing about the Dragon though is you get to give triple strike or triple attack to this Boo. So I mean, to each their own. I think this is just better because you want to last turn against aggro decks. The deck I did not play, the cards I did not play in the other package was I played the Unisons. Unisons didn't exist when I made this deck with the Shenron leader. This Unison, the only reason why I play this leader is 1, to draw a card, but 2 is to minus 5k, and then you're able to free play this guy for free just by discarding 2 cards. So anything that you fear, like when you're trying to go in with this guy, you could just counter and negate it for just pitching 2 cards out of your hand. And since you're drawing so much, you don't care about the 2 costs, 2 cards that you're pitching. On top of that, he's a triple striker, and when he comes into play, you get to draw a card and spin away a card to the bottom of the deck, ignoring barrier, which is really good. So really good if you want to just guarantee your wins. If you want to do the guarantee route, it's going to be 4 energy more to do so, because he needs to stick on the board and you have to pay 3 blue energy, and on the 4th turn he'll have 5, use minus 5. Ideally I want to minus 5, protect him with Hachiyak on your opponent's turn, minus 5, do your combo. If they try to stop you, play the golden baby. Yeah, that's pretty much. And then I play the God Sealing for if Oceanus comes down, you can bounce Oceanus back to the hand. You could also, if you minus 5k, just be careful with the sequencing. If you minus 5k with this guy, make sure you're using counter with this guy first before this guy, or maybe not. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because his little limitation is you can't activate counterplays for the whole turn if you use this guy's ability. So it really doesn't matter. You can use this guy first because he's not a counterplay; he's a counter. So yeah, you're fine. So those 2, and then the other cards I play is this one. I only play 1 of this guy. You can assembly in the squad her, and she acts as an extra energy. So if you can't wait till turn 4, you can just tap her with Senzu Bean to untap 2 energy. 2 of any energy, because Senzu Bean doesn't care about the energy you untap. So that's a little combo you can do with her. But oftentimes you'll draw into her because you draw so much with this deck. If by chance you don't draw her, you can just tap 2 for this and then play her out. And she has barrier, so she's most likely not going to die. And then I play the 4 super combos, the beers. I think I play other stuff too. Yeah, I just play the 4 super combo beers. Mostly because he's a blue red. So you're just charging a blue red first turn. But in other aspects, you could actually, sorry, I'm being in a mess right now. But you can arrival these guys out using this if you're tapped out, and then you get to play this guy. And he is a Boo. Just don't forget he's a Boo target for the red Boo. You can evolve on top of this guy. So if you ran out of this guy in your deck because you drew this and you ran out of this card in your deck, you can always hard cast him, or you could arrival this guy and then evolve for 2, and then do your combo. If by the off chance that you draw all of these guys out of your deck, you do have a different target. You do have this guy, and I really only go in this guy if the majority of your Dragon Balls are in your life. So if you want to awaken, but the majority of the Dragon Balls in your life, you can actually use this guy's ability multiple times to give him 5k, and then to take a life and give him 5k. So you can just keep doing it until you have 1. It's dangerous if you're unlucky. So if you think you're an unlucky player, don't use his ability to take all your life, because your last life might be a Dragon Ball, and you don't want that to happen. So just make sure that just take that out with a grain of salt. So yeah, that's the deck. It's a pretty much combo deck. It's an OTK deck, and I expect it to do well just because the new package. the new package that wasn't included before, which is the baby unison. Yeah, the baby unison, and having this too, it just pretty much guarantees you another turn. So yeah, that's the deck for you guys.
Thank you for watching the video.